Hello, it's me, Avenel. So, here's the thing. This is just a little explanation of some things because I keep getting people saying things to me like, oh, you look so healthy, you look so good, you look so strong. Um, wow, I wish I could dance like that, like kind of things that to me feel like maybe I didn't explain myself properly. So I'm gonna. Well, I don't know if I'll do it properly, but I'm gonna try. So here's the thing. I'm not super healthy. I'm not super strong. And this has been quite a process for me. And dance is not just like, forget life, dance is the most important thing. Like, it's like my life kind of got derailed by some health issues. And just, of course, timing, everything. But, anyways, basically, the only thing like I have a lot of mystery medical issues. Like, oh, well, cheapers, we don't know why you keep getting anemia and that kind of stuff. But that's not important. The main thing that they've found out at this point is hypermobility. So hypermobility means my joints don't stop where they're supposed to. So my knees bend back too far, my arms, my shoulder blades don't stay down. They're super flexible so they can go all the way around. But it's not like a cool thing, like, wow, I'm so flexible. It's like, it's breaking my own body. So because I don't have the muscular support for all of those things, because I've been in a repetitive movement job for a long time. So I use one way of doing things for a long time, on my right arm and leaning over, doing things, and what happens is my joint actually got kind of dislocated. I had a fall that started all of this, but like pushed it over the edge. It's been going wrong for a long time, but nobody could figure out what was going on. Anyway, I always give too much background. Sorry. So, basically, this thing, my knee, my shoulders, my spine, what's happening is due to the hypermobility stuff. Over time, as I'm getting older, it's true, it's happening, I'm getting older. I'm getting premature osteoarthritis because my joints are going too far all the time. And so I'm getting just several unusual things. Like this thing actually kind of got dislocated, and so I'm doing all this physical therapy to try and support these things, because what we don't usually do anymore because we are in school for so long and we get into our jobs and everything is actually develop like complete muscle groups on your body. You sometimes will have certain areas that are much stronger because you use them more, and then you go to the gym and you work stuff out a little bit, but it's not quite the same as really making sure you're getting balanced muscle structure. And for someone like me, that's really, really important, because as I have discovered, because of the problem with my shoulder blades and just the over flexibility, this problem is getting worse because I don't have anchoring muscle. And with my knee, when my knee first flared up at the beginning of all this too, it was like my quad was getting really developed, but the other side wasn't. And so it was actually pulling my kneecap and like dislocating my kneecap. And so I have to be really intentional in making sure that I'm building the muscle that I need to be able to support my joints, because my joints just can't support themselves the way that other people's do. And so dance for me has been something that I have woven physical therapy into, to make it something that's more fun, because I'm gonna be honest, like it was kind of a difficult spot getting where you get kind of discouraged in life. Like every time I try to make headway, something falls apart. And at this point, it was like not just a little thing, but like one thing after another physically started giving out. And I'm going, I haven't even gotten to the next level in my employment, and I can't even physically keep up with myself. That's really discouraging. There's all these things you hope for when you're younger, and then anyway, sappy story. Anyway, for me, I kind of was faced with this, like, wow, I just like give up. Like I don't know what to do, and so it's kind of just been a very discouraging time, right? And so that's when I saw the music video or whatever appearance that Klon did on, I don't know, it was like Saturday Night Fever or something, with Kanwanle, who was in an accident, and, in a wheelchair, and was just really inspired that he was up there, and I still got like that, I don't know, wow feeling when I saw him. It wasn't like it was less than, it was more than. It was so exciting. It was even better than before, for me. And so that's when I kind of was like, well, what can I do? I can't do what I wish I could do, but what can I do? And I had so much physical therapy to do. I have like hours of it. Like, how can I make this like something that's not like feel like a death sentence on my life, but like something that, okay, cool, let's embrace it, let's lean into it. And I really want to break dance, want to do some flares, some air babies. It's not going to happen yet. Someday, maybe. But I was like, what can I do? So I started with some really basic things, got into shuffling a little bit because of my focus was on my knee at first, and tap and shuffling, like a couple of those moves are really good for the muscles that I needed to work. And dance, because you're actually using the inertial forces, it really helps you use a more complete muscle group than you do like using like weights or machines, or I used to do jogging and stuff. Jogging actually, it can be good, but it also can really overdevelop one muscle group, my quads, and not use the other groups. So dance was really just I don't know, I feel like it was a gift from God for me to be able to have something that I can do that at a really discouraging point in my life that I can lean into and, I don't know, do something, because it was either that or like give up. And I was like, I want to give up, but I don't know how to give up. So I guess it really wasn't a choice, because it's not like you can be like, okay, I'm sorry, I actually don't want to participate in this life thing anymore. Can I just be on the bench? That doesn't usually, I don't know. If there's a way to turn that form in, let me know. But anyway, it was kind of I do feel like it was like a gift from God that I was able to find something to pour into that was actually benefiting me and also benefiting my attitude with it, because it is very discouraging. Like I was already beating my head against the wall with work, trying to get over a promotion point that just kept being a stumbling block. And I still, that whole thing, other story, but then I start not even physically being able to do the job I can do. Then I was like, what am I supposed to do? And then, this in the middle of COVID and, anyway. So I just wanted to clarify and explain that. When I'm doing this, I show a couple little dance clips here and there. I don't show, someday I will, I'll show my ouch takes. All the times I have to stop and stretch and, or something hurts, or, and I'm careful. It doesn't, it looks like it's all great, but I'm super careful, and I do have to really keep specific groups tight so that I'm not causing further injuries, and I have to sometimes focus on one group or the other. Sometimes I'll do more of the upper body stuff because I'm really trying to strengthen my shoulders and my back, or sometimes I will focus more like on doing shuffling type stuff because I'm working the knee or the back, really trying to work that one. But I will actually do a couple of things in a separate video or two, showing the specifically which moves are the ones that I found to be the most beneficial, and yeah, I'll start there. But I just wanted to explain that when I'm out there, we're out there, it's here, everything's here, my whole life is here. But it's not like I'm just bringing in the awesome or whatever. I'm in pain a lot of times, and it hurts, and I'm dealing with so much stress and unknowns and fears and stuff, and I'm just, so it's not like, not for saying like, look at what I'm doing, but saying like, I don't know, sometimes we have to get out of our own head, and just do stuff anyways, and do it broken. And that's why it's called broken dance, broken language. Is I'm not really great at any of it. I'm not organized. I'm not a wonderful communicator, but I'm not going to just not do it because it's broken. It's broken. I know. The way that I am is broken. The way that I think is broken. But I'm doing it anyway. The way I dance is broken. I'm doing it anyway, And so that's what it's about. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody cares. I care. I'm 10.